he has planned for the film tax credit. The minister was unable to give any details. However, last night, representatives of Nova Scotia's film industry told me that at a meeting with the minister last week, they felt left cold that the film tax credit upon which their industry depends is under her budget acts. If this proves true, it would be in complete disregard of the Ivany Report recommendation by cutting short Nova Scotia's exciting, growing, creative economy. My question for the minister is, what information has the finance minister given to Screen Nova Scotia that she's unwilling to give to the House of Assembly?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate the question from the member opposite. Mr. Speaker, the members of Screen Nova Scotia had come to see me, and we had a good meeting on Monday. There were members of my staff there as well, and we discussed the concerns of the industry and had some good dialogue. I think they've also met with other members of the legislature, and I'm sure that they would tell you that we had a frank and open discussion. I am unable to give information about the budget until April 9th, and that remains the case. But we are certainly willing to talk, and we have set up a meeting, or in the process of setting up a meeting for post-budget, so that dialogue will continue.
The Honourable Member for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, Salmon River.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When the film tax credit was first introduced in 1993, the industry was worth $6 million. This past year, it's estimated to be worth $150 million, Mr. Speaker, and it provides over 2,000 jobs right around the province, including $9 million that was spent recently on the internationally acclaimed miniseries, The Book of Negroes. So my question for the minister is, what kind of province is her government hoping to create? Because it seems ready to set us on a path to becoming a creative wasteland and cultural backwater if it does anything to affect this tax credit.
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, one of the jobs that we have in government, and certainly as a finance minister, my job is to look at the programs that we provide. And everybody in Nova Scotia knows that we were doing a program review, that it's our job to look for the best value for Nova Scotia dollars, the tax dollars that we are entrusted with to buy the services that are essential in the province. So I understand that many sectors are feeling some anxiety. It's pre-budget time. They don't know what's coming. But, Mr. Speaker, we value the businesses that operate in this province, and we're doing our utmost to help everybody.
The Honourable Member for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, Salmon River.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Minister of Health has put a moratorium on new long-term care beds, and communities across the province are concerned. One of these communities is represented by the MLA for Victoria of the Lakes, the community of Eskasoni. Nova Scotia's largest Mi'kmaq community was hoping to work with the McNeil government to create its own long-term care facility for its seniors, where they would be close to home and surrounded by others who speak their language. I am calling on the McNeil government to lift their moratorium on new long-term care beds and hope the MLA for Victoria of the Lakes will please join me.